Hello, my lovelies, my dear ones, my friends and family. Hello. It has been a little while. I'm here. I'm alive. How are you all doing? Today, I wanted to sit down and film a long overdue channel and life update video for you guys. I've got a few sort of big announcements. A few things have been going on. A few things have been changing. Yeah, there's been lots of stuff happening in my life lately, and obviously the channel has been extremely quiet for the last couple of months. So I wanted to just talk about all of that and just give you guys an update on where I'm at and catch up and say hi, hello, how are you? I feel like I'm Penny in The Big Bang Theory, like hi, 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 hi. I don't even know. Okay, so where to begin? Well, last time I was really updating the channel regularly was sort of back in like June, July this year, and I took some time off back then, months ago, because I had some birthdays coming up, I had some family coming to stay, I had lots of things going on, and I'd been hustling and working hard on the YouTube channel, and I thought, you know, yeah, it's time for a little break. I'm going to take some time off and yeah, just have a little break. And then I never came back. So what happened? Well, so back in July in Australia, it's winter time, and it was a winter of illness. Basically, beginning on the 7th of July, I remember the date exactly, we got gastro, and it was my mum's birthday, and we got gastro. Yay, happy birthday. And then that was the start of 3 straight months of illness for myself and my family, whether it was all of us sick or just 1 or 2 of us sick or, you know, whatever. It was just back to back to back to back every single week, something new, something nasty, horrible, horrible winter of nonstop being sick. It was really tough. It definitely took a toll on myself, my husband. My son Aiden had to go on antibiotics twice. The first time he had such a bad chest infection, it was sort of borderline developing into pneumonia. So it was tough. It was really, really tough. We were absolutely trashed. And it just, yeah, as I said, it was July, August, and September was back-to-back illnesses. Finally in September, you know, winter was drawing to a close. It was spring and the sun started to come out and we started to warm up a bit, and we finally stopped getting sick every single week. And we were starting to be able to breathe again and live life again. But so yeah, for basically 3 months, I was unable to work. I was unable to record videos. I was unable to do anything basically apart from just survive and try to not be sick for more than a week in a row. I actually lost my voice for 2 weeks at one point as well, which was really tough. It turns out that parenting a 2-year-old with no voice is not fun. Hey guys, just a note from me. I have now completely lost my voice, pretty much. It hurts to talk, so there might be a further delay on more videos. I'm really sorry, but I actually just cannot record any content right now, which is really devastating. I love you all. I hope I will see you very soon. And yeah, if you're a member of my Twitch community and my Discord as well, you guys know there was a few months there where I was just sick constantly. And so then we got through that eventually, and then since then we've just been catching up on life. Things have been really hectic. Basically, my daughter Amelia is almost 1 year old. I know, what the hell? Where did that year go? She's gonna be 1 on December 1st. But so after we came out of our sort of months and months of sickness, we were in a phase of our life where she was just really quite demanding throughout the day. She wasn't sleeping as much anymore. She wanted my attention. Like, I wasn't able to sit down and record or edit with her because she wanted my attention, and yeah, as I said, not sleeping as much. So it's been really tricky to just get anything done basically. And I will also say that my mental health after 3 months of being sick was definitely not the best. I was in a just not a great headspace. I was very tired. I was a bit overweight. My I guess like the reserves in my body just felt like everything had been sucked dry. Yeah, so for another couple of weeks, it was just surviving and getting healthy again. And I went to the GP and spoke to the GP about getting some meds to help with my mental health, which I started about a month ago, and they've been really helping. For anyone else who is on mental health meds, I see you. Sometimes it's just what you need to give yourself a little leg up in getting a handle on life again. And I started exercising again, started working out again, I started playing tennis again, and yeah, so things physically and mentally are definitely looking up compared to what they were. But that's basically where I've been. That's the story. I was very sick, and then I was sort of mentally unwell, and now finally I'm coming back, and I'm starting to feel pretty good again. In terms of the kids, they as I said, Amelia's about to turn 1, and Aiden is about just under 2.5. They are super intense. My daughter's crawling, getting into all kinds of mischief. Aiden he's definitely, we've started sort of a bit of a terrible twos kind of phase at the minute. He is definitely pushing all the boundaries, testing out his limits, trying to establish his autonomy right now, I think is like the biggest thing, the best way to sum it up. Like he's very fond of the word no at the moment, even when he doesn't actually mean no. Like if you ask him if he wants chips and he's like, no. And then a couple seconds later, he'll be like, I don't want chips. And you're like, okay, well, you could have said yes when I asked you if you wanted chips. Just saying, 2-year-olds, am I right? So yeah, they're intense. But a huge thing that has happened this week, just this very week, it's Friday today, it started on Monday, is that we have entered Amelia into childcare, the same childcare as Aiden has been attending since about April. And so she is now there Mondays and Fridays. Today is only her second day. When I dropped her off this morning, she was not happy with me or the situation. She knew exactly what was happening and cried and cried and cried. So that was a bit heart-wrenching. But hopefully she will adjust and start to get used to childcare, because the second big announcement I have is that next year in January, I'm going to be going back to work just a little bit, just 2 days a week, probably with the option to work from home. I'm going to be working for the University of South Australia again, which is a job that I had before I had my kids. I worked up until I was quite pregnant with Aiden, and then went on maternity leave, and then it's been like 3 years almost since then, but hey, I'm coming back to work now. So yeah, I'm going to be going back to work just softly for a couple days a week. I do work, I have worked this whole time basically for my husband and for his IT business, so I'm still going to be doing that, plus yeah, a couple of days of more formal work. So that's going to be a huge change for us and our family, but definitely a necessary one, as oh my god, if you live in Australia right now and you shop and buy groceries, tell me, how are you affording it? Holy guacamole, man. Life is so expensive right now, and we're very tight financially with me not working for the better part of the last 3 years, and we've had a couple of really big costs. As you may have seen on my community post recently, my dog Ruby, hi Ruby, she's there, she's in her cone of shame, had to have another surgery. She had a surgery a year ago when she ruptured her cruciate ligament in one of her back legs, which cost us $5,500 to repair. And then she went ahead and did it again and did her other back leg the other day, a couple of weeks ago. So we have once again spent big to repair her back leg. Basically, we've just eaten through all of our savings. We also had another of our dogs, Rocky, had to have some dental work done, some dental surgery that was $1,500. And yeah, we've just burnt through all the savings. Our emergency fund is gone, and yeah, financially things are not great at the minute. So I did do a little fundraiser for my doggo. The fundraiser is still open if anyone sees this video and takes pity and wants to donate, but otherwise I will be closing the fundraiser soon, probably next week, because we raised an amazing amount of money above and beyond what I could have hoped or dreamed. So if you did donate already to Ruby, thank you so much for doing that. It really went a long way to helping us afford that surgery. Yeah, the surgery ended up costing just under $5,000, so it was $4,950. Woo! And yeah, we were able to raise $1,250 on Twitch and through your generous donations. So thank you so much for doing that. Your support is everything to me. But yeah, so financially we're struggling a bit. So I'm going to be heading back to work next year. I'm hoping, the contract that I've got, as I said, is only like 2 days a week, and it's only for a couple of months. So hoping to maybe pick up an extra contract and get a little bit more work. But I think starting slow is definitely a good idea in terms of me, you know, adjusting to working again and the kids with childcare. I definitely I didn't want to go into anything that was like 5 days a week, like all of a sudden the kids are in childcare like every single day, and like what a huge adjustment for them and a huge adjustment for me, and it just didn't feel right to do that to the kids. So just going to build up slowly and try to increase my days of work in the new year. With that said as well, I do want to devote a day, hopefully a day a week, to try to get a YouTube video out every week. I don't know exactly if we'll be doing any type of series or if they're just going to sort of be more like one-off random videos. Obviously, before I went on my hiatus, I had quite a lot of content coming out. I had the Sims 3 Super Sim series, I had RimWorld that I started, and I was doing the Sims 2 hard mode. So for now, I'm not going to commit to resuming any of those series. I think hard mode, I was going to continue playing it, but I do think we'd reached a point where we had established who was in fact the hardest family to play out of the pre-mades. Dang nuisance. That was a really fun series though, and I know you guys really enjoyed that. And I may do some more like one-off hard mode kind of videos. I have a few ideas that I've got written down, so there might be some more like similar videos, but otherwise I'm going to be doing some more stuff on Open for Business. I'm going to be doing some more stuff on mods and custom content. I want to do a few more videos as well on medieval, playing The Sims 2 in a medieval way. Recently I uploaded a long tour video of my medieval hood that we play on Twitch, and you guys really seem to enjoy that, and I got a lot of comments saying like, I'd love to know, you know, how you build a medieval downloads folder, how do you start playing this way, sharing resources and all that kind of thing. So I've got some things prepared-ish. I've got some things that are like 80% finished that I'm going to be sharing with you all really soon. So definitely, if you enjoyed that sneak peek into Medieval Sims 2, stay tuned for that. I can words. In terms of RimWorld and The Sims 3, I'm not sure I'll be bringing them back anytime soon. I really do want to, but it just depends how I go with time. Like, I've probably got enough time now with the kids in childcare 2 days a week, but when I go back to work in January, then I'm going to be working those days, so I'm not going to have time to record and edit. So we'll see how we go, but I'm wanting to just come back to doing a couple of videos here and there, so hopefully I will be able to do that. And I'm sorry, I'm just like going to take my spoon out of my tea here. Hopefully the channel will not be such a dead zone in the coming weeks and months, but I am still very active on Twitch, so shout out to all my Twitch followers. Love you guys. We have a great time every weekend streaming on Twitch, and eventually I might, you know, be able to pick up a midweek stream on YouTube again if the stars align, so that would be really good. At the moment, Amelia is not sleeping through the night consistently, so I'm still pretty tired a lot of the time. And as I said earlier, the kids are really intense, and honestly, like, we put them to bed around 7:30 p.m. and then my husband and I tend to just fall into bed straight away. By like 8 o'clock, we're just in bed, just like on our phone or on our laptop, and just decompressing and like chilling. So in terms of like working late at night, for example, that's something that I would like to pick up doing again. But at the moment, yeah, as I said, she can sleep through the night, and she does every so often. She actually did last night. She woke up at about 10 p.m. for a feed, and then slept right through until like 5:30 a.m. So when she does that, it's like, oh, I feel amazing, I can conquer the world today. But other nights she's up every like 2-3 hours, and it's just not super consistent yet. So that's something that we're working on. But at the moment, my priorities are not staying up late and editing videos. My priorities are getting as much rest as I can at night, and then I'm getting up in the morning and doing some exercise for sort of 45 minutes, and yeah, just taking care of my health, taking care of my wellness, and putting the energy into that as I just sort of try to recover physically and mentally from this year, which has been rough. It's been rough. It's been great. I love my kids and I love my life, but it's also I really could have done without being sick for 3 months in a row. But yeah, that's the update for now. I wanted to just come on, as I said, and just catch you guys up, say hello, check in. For my Patreon supporters as well, thank you all for still supporting me on Patreon. I know there's been nothing coming out on the Patreon. That's another thing that I do want to pick up doing again very soon. So if you are a Patreon supporter, thank you so much. Your contributions are amazing and so appreciated. And I will be picking up doing Hanson River gameplay updates again very soon for you guys. As I said, energy has just been like a very limited, finite resource lately. So I'm slowly getting back into doing a couple of like simmy things before I go to bed at night. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to resume that really soon. But for all of you, I just want to say, as always, a huge thank you for your support. Thank you for your patience. I am so appreciative of all of you. And if you have been around since I was just a wee little beginning fledgling YouTuber back in 2019, hello and thank you so much. I will hopefully have some more content coming out for you all really soon. Everybody take care, have a great rest of your week, and I will hopefully speak to you soon. Bye for now.